everyone, welcome back to another video. I thought it would be really nice for me to take you along with my week this week as it's my birthday week. If you are new here, my name is Anna. I welcome you to Grab Life by the Heartful. This morning I went to the hospital to get my 24-hour cardiac Holter monitor put in. After that I went and ordered my birthday cake for this week as well. I also got some really nice treats which I'll go inside and show you in just a little bit. But I also have some really exciting news for you. So I got a call this morning that I've been accepted onto the Seeing Eye Dog waiting list. And I just have to wait between 3 to 12 months to be matched to a dog. I had my assessment last Wednesday and it was just like 2 hours of intense questioning, like down to the granular level about my lifestyle and all of that and what I want in a dog, my occupation and things like that. So it's really exciting news. It's becoming more and more real each day that I will be a Seeing Eye Dog handler, which is amazing. It's all I've ever wanted, really. And you know that like feeling when you just want to like scream to the world all of your positive kind of news and feelings. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. So yeah, let me go inside and I'll show you what I got at Bread Top. Okay, so here we've got a delicious place of treats. So first we've got a durian crepe with durian cream inside. Let's get the elephant in the room out, shall we? So this is a massive like bun. I have no idea what's in it. I think it's just brioche. It's like it's really light, so I don't think it has anything in it. This is a pineapple kiss, so I'm guessing it feels quite dense, so I'm guessing it's like some kind of mud cake slash, like, it almost feels like marzipan. And then these two little things are incredible. They're like little mochi, like crispy mochi bites, and inside there's a purple sweet potato filling. It's amazing. Like I can eat like 5 of them. This is a mini almond croissant, and these little guys are, I think I'm not sure if they're Cantonese or Chinese, but they are little sesame balls, and inside you've got some sweetened mung bean filling. And this thing I am so excited for. I could try to open it with one hand. This is mango cake, so it's got mango, I think, on the inside. It's got mango cream on the inside, and it looks almost like a pancake. So like you can lift this up. Oh, maybe I broke it. But anyways, it's like 2 pancakes stacked on top of one another with a mango cream in the middle. I think it's called a giant dorayaki. So that's really exciting, and I'm really excited to have some of these treats. It's definitely going to be a challenge for me, but life is worth celebrating, right? Okay, I'm going to go get ready to study, and I will see you soon.
Preparing keys for lunch. So yummy!
Okay, I'm going to try some of the treats. So here I've got the sweet potato and taro treats. I have no idea what they're called. If you know what these are, please let me know. It's so chewy. On the inside, but only like the dough part, the inside of the dough, if you can see that. And then on the outside, it's quite crispy, But then in the center, you've also got that really like buttery, vanilla tasting kind of sweet potato and taro filling. It's so good. This is one of my absolute favorite things to get from Bread Top. And then also here I've got some of the giant mango dorayaki. So this is the inside. It's got so much mango and cream on the inside. I'm just going to break off a piece. Sorry, whoever sliced this really nicely. I've ruined your perfect art. I don't know how they make these sponges so soft. So you've got the really, really unbelievably soft chiffon-like kind of sponge on the outside, and then you've got like perfectly sweetened vanilla cream on the inside with tiny dices of fresh mango. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning, and this morning I thought it would be really good to be baking some blondies for all of my friends that are coming to my birthday brunch this Saturday. I'm going to be using the Mount Elephant raspberry and white chocolate blondie mix that I bought from Woolworths months ago, and it was on sale. I think this is like a newer product. And that's made from almond and oat flour, so hopefully it tastes good. I've got 1 egg and some butter. I don't have normal butter, so I'm going to be using some spreadable butter. And we'll put some water in as well, as the instructions say. So firstly, I'm going to be cracking an egg into this big bowl. Measuring 80 grams of butter. I don't know why, but I love spreadable butter so much more than normal butter. It's like a million times creamier. Okay.
It's ready.
Just slice.
0 grams.
Let's see how many grams this is.
31 grams.
Okay.
36 grams. 69 grams.
Okay, a little bit more.
72 grams. 85 grams.
Oops, that should do. I'll be fine.
162 grams.
Should be okay. And some milk. Just a splash. I'm going to mix this together. The butter's still quite cold, so we're going to have some clumps.
Goodbye.
Putting in the dry baking mix. So it's got that packet that comes on the inside, which I'm going to be opening with some scissors. Going in the baking mix, make that sound. Okay, mixing it up. It smells questionable, I'm not going to lie. It smells like some cakes. I smell no raspberry. I smell no white chocolate. It smells like artificial maple syrup. Or like, you know that really artificial fake brown sugar smell, like from certain bubble tea shops? That's what it smells like. I don't know about this. I'm kind of scared. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh man, it's thick. Way too sweet. Okay, I'm going to add a bit of milk. Let's try that again. Oops. There goes some milk. I've got here a baking pan that I have lined, and I'm going to pour our batter into the pan. Okay, I've taken the basket out of the air fryer and I'm just going to put it directly into the air fryer. That will go in the air fryer for 16 minutes on 180 degrees, and we will check on it afterwards. It looks like our blondies are done. I'm going to get them out. Okay, I've sliced off a little piece. I'm going to try it for you. It smells better than it did when I was mixing it, but I'm still not convinced. It tastes like a pancake. But there is this bitter aftertaste. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the almond flour, because it has coconut sugar in it. I'm going to give it maybe a 6.5 out of 10. Oh well, it was fun. So I'm packing my sister's gifts into a little bag, and I thought I'd show you what I'm getting her for her 19th birthday this year. So I went to the Melbourne Finders Keepers market at the Royal Exhibition building about 2 weeks ago, and I spent way too much money, but you know, it's really worth it because it's about 250 local businesses. They all come and they sell their little goodies to the public and kind of promote their business, and I think it's just such an amazing initiative. And so I picked up a few things there to gift my sister for her birthday this year. So firstly, I got these instant noodles in this little kit from the Naked Asian Grocer, and I got her the spinach noodle variety. I gave her the shoyu yuzu broth. I think it comes with nori and fried shallots as well as a topping, so it's customizable. You pick your noodles, your broth and your topping for $22 for 4, which is quite expensive, but it's a small business, it's all small batch, it's all kind of organic and all of that. And I got her this for Christmas last year and she was obsessed, and so I thought, oh well, it's her birthday, I'm going to treat her. So I got that, and then I got her this amazing burger sauce from the 1000 Apologies shop, and they make all of their sauces, hot sauces, dressings, all of that kind of in-house, and again, it's small batch and all of that. This has a lot of dill in it, but not as much as like the original Big Mac sauce. It tastes just like Big Mac sauce, but way better. I'm not a massive fan of Big Mac sauce, and I tried this one and I'm like, okay, even I like it, so I'm sure she'll like it. It's not too heavy on the dill side, which I think is why I like it, because if you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of dill. So yeah, I think she's going to really enjoy this on her burgers, on her sausages, hot dogs. She's probably going to dip fries and eat it with steak and things like that. So I got her this, and this bottle was $14. And then the last thing I got her was this loose leaf chai from the Love Tea shop, and they are amazing. I absolutely love their chai. I'm not a massive chai drinker either, and so I thought, well, again, if I like it, then she will probably like it. She is absolutely obsessed with anything chai, and so I'm sure she's going to love this. This is a, I think it's a, yeah, it's a loose leaf chai tea. So she's going to mix it with milk and a little bit of honey, and it becomes all sticky and fragrant. I think this was also $14 for this little box. So yeah, that's what I'm getting my sister this year, and all of this is going into this little bag.
2,000 years later.
So here I was making a handmade birthday card for my sister. The sound you just heard was me typing on my Perkins Brailler, which is a machine I use to type braille onto paper. So I typed my message into her card and then used stickers to decorate the front of her card. And then for dinner that night, I made some tofu and vegetable pad thai, as well as some Malaysian rendang curry with coconut rice. Happy birthday Eve, everyone! It is Friday afternoon. It's about 25 past 4 in the afternoon. This morning, as you saw, I went to my weekly yoga practice, and it was a beautiful practice. It was very much focused on opening up the energetic heart, working with your breath and tuning into your internal sort of spiritual existence. It was fantastic. And then I went and picked up my birthday cake, which you will see tomorrow. And then I got home, got dressed for tonight. I am going out to a birthday dinner with my friend Grace and her partner to HAIDILAO, which is a hot pot restaurant. I know it's a Chinese hot pot style, but I have no idea like which province in China, because if you haven't known, in China every province has their own kind of way and style of serving and eating hot pot. I know in Beijing they eat their hot pot kind of more as individual servings. Each person has their own portion, whereas in other places it's kind of banquet style, where the pot of broth and meats and veggies and things are all in the middle of the table, and everyone kind of reaches in and gets what they want and puts it into their own bowls. So yeah, I'm not sure what style hot pot it is tonight, but I'll be sure to share with you. And then after that I have just been studying for about 3.5 hours. I'm finishing off a mathematical report for my mathematics and statistics subjects, and then doing some journal entries for the topic map for my essay for academic literacy. I'm really excited for tonight. Yesterday, I started feeling really anxious about today and tomorrow's brunch and tomorrow's family dinner. You know, it's quite a few commitments, and I've definitely not had too much like formal social exposure these past 3 years or so, having an ED, and so I became very anxious about all of this. You know, all of the therapeutic tools that I've learnt throughout this past year or so, I've really tried to implement them. But you know, when you get stuck into this kind of mental cycle that the ED can take you down, it's hard to remember, you know, what tools you have in place and what tools used to work. And so I called the Butterfly Foundation yesterday, and I was speaking to the counsellor on the phone how I was feeling so fearful of having these thoughts of rumination and prior compensation, and then planning, you know, every single meal that I would have and what I'd do after those meals to compensate. I was so scared of potentially coming back to where I was, you know, 9 months ago. The counsellor on the phone really reassured me that being fearful of going backwards is actually a good thing. You've healed so much from your trauma and from the, you know, the experience of the ED that you don't want to go back and you want to move forwards. That really gave me such a great perspective on, hang on a minute, I have grown and it's a good thing I'm fearful about this. So what can I do now to tackle all the thoughts that I'm having? And she was saying, you know, in the moment, distraction is really good. And she was saying how there have been studies that have shown that when you are going through distress, any kind of distress, whether that's rumination, compensatory urges or behaviors, you distract yourself by engaging your mind and your hands at the same time to, I guess, take a break from all of those feelings and emotions. So for example, like, you could fold laundry, you could listen to a really engaging podcast, you could do some beading, drawing, painting, knitting, watching a movie, you know, catching up on an episode of a Netflix show, you know, playing the piano, playing the violin, singing. But also to maintain this positive sort of forward focused mindset is to speak to the beast. And she was saying, you know, if you could say anything to your eating disorder voice right now, what would you tell it? And also, what would you tell it about yourself and what you want for your future 2, 3, 4, 5 years? Thinking in the short term, what do you want for this weekend? And for me, just thinking about this weekend, it was celebrating another year lived. If you're in this situation, I hear you. I know how you're feeling. It's frightening, but be assured that recovery is a chapter of learning new things, discovering yourself, healing. It's also a chapter of hope, goal setting, establishing your purpose, spreading your wings. It's so much more than just breaking free from that ED cycle. It's living, loving, enjoying life. And I want you to know that recovery is always there for you. You just need to open up your heart and let it in. Let the birthday celebrations begin! I went out to Chinese HOTPOT with my friend Grace and her partner at HAIDILAO, and the service was impeccable and the food was absolutely delightful. We chose shark fin and tomato broth bases to simmer our toppings in, and I was highly entertained concocting my own hot pot sauces at the sauce station. And I also thoroughly enjoyed trying the different topping combinations in each of the broth bases.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Yeah.
The following morning, on my actual birthday, I went out for a fine Japanese-style brunch with some of my friends at the Wasabi place in Kew. We laughed and chatted around a tantalizing spread of assorted sashimi, sushi rolls, gyoza, and miso soup. It was an incredibly wholesome time, and I feel beyond grateful for the amazing people I get to walk this earth with.
Let's go.
Few more? Few more?
One more. Oh, careful.
One more?
You singeing your hair. I know.
Happy birthday!
Hey, yes, maybe. Yeah. Yummy, eh?
Con bé đã 19 tuổi rồi, phải gì ăn no chóng lớn nha.
That evening, my family threw a little birthday dinner for my twin and I. We had lobster soup, chicken and bamboo shoot, vermicelli noodle soup, Vietnamese chicken salad, and plenty of birthday cake. It was a beautiful time, and for me it was extra sentimental because it was my first birthday celebration in eating disorder recovery. So I hope that today's video is able to give you some hope and comfort that recovery is always possible, and the life that awaits for you beyond recovery is absolutely priceless. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, grab life by the heartful. Bye, friends.